are some guidelines in creating an effective entertaining speech. First, be prepared.
You intend to amuse the audience and of course, arouse their emotions. So in being prepared, this is already designing an outline or thinking in your thoughts what you're going to say for the speech.
Oftentimes, an entertainment speech is an ambush speech. So it is either you are underprepared or not prepared at all. And in this part, you should not get anxious so that your brain will function well and you can clearly deliver a message to your audience. In an entertainment speech, you can make a joke, you can tell some stories, but always keep in mind that you should not go away with the purpose of your speech.
Don't think that an entertainment speech doesn't need preparation. Since like we said before, it's about telling a joke or telling a funny story. So most people would think that, hey, I can just make it on the spot. No, that is not the case. It falls flat.
Next one, be adaptive of the occasion.
Now the keyword here is adaptive because it's important to take note that not all content is appropriate for the occasion. Like for example, at a funeral, you can't crack up some funny jokes or the audience will just be offended. Or like in a wedding, you can't tell a depressing tale or it will just sour the mood of the audience. In being adaptive of the occasion, you're adapting the message and your speaking style in according to the audience. When they're crying, of course, you need to steer the emotion in a way either they'll feel happier or to suit their emotional state. Now, in being adaptive of the occasion, there's a term called social appropriateness, which is you tailor your speech in accordance to the occasion. And actually, if you do that, you're actually more likely to remember what you're going to say at the following set of your speech.
Next one, be adaptive to your audience. So if you're adaptive to the occasion, you should also be adaptive to your audience. You must know your audience. Example, you are delivering a speech on a graduation and your audience are students. Of course, you wouldn't tell sad stories or any sad moments because it is a happy occasion. When you're adaptive to your audience, you can make your entertainment speech a success. So, knowing your audience thus delivering a good message equals success of the entertainment speech.
Now, for be mindful of the time, this isn't always the case, but for most entertainment speech, there's actually a time limit. Different entertaining speeches, situations, have their own conventional time frame. Toast and acceptance speeches, when getting a reward or thanking someone, it's really actually about 5 minutes. When making an introduction, it has to be brief. But for commencement speeches or event speeches, like introduction of a new program or a building, it usually lasts for 20 minutes. It depends on the audience too. If the audience starts to get bored, you reorganize yourself to make yourself be more engaging and inspiring to the audience.
Also, be mindful of the time. When your speech is getting longer, you should be mindful of your time because some of your audience will lose interest in your speech and you wouldn't hit your purpose of touching their hearts. And for our conclusion, entertainment speech are speeches designed to captivate an audience's attention and regale or amuse them while you're delivering a clear message.